Hey everyone, Lensmanos here and welcome back to Limitless 6. So there's been another pack update and I'm wondering whether there's something in that has actually caused a little bit of lag to happen. Now, my movement around and most things occurring seems fine, but as soon as you bring in mobs, they walk really slowly. So I'm really not sure yet what the problem is, and I'll continue looking into it. But for the moment, I'll just go over the stuff that I've done in between. So I have picked this bag up here, this backpack I had sitting here with an extractor on it to push stuff into the system. Wasn't sure if that was causing the problem. There hasn't been too many things I've done in between episodes, but maybe that's one. This has nowhere to go. That could be a problem too, or maybe there's just something not quite right here. Let me just check that. It's still got the high extraction module. There's nowhere literally for it to go. I have been sitting with the system and trying to pull out everything that is like a one-off, so like this, and just popping it in this crate, because this can have 640 items, right? But anything that doesn't stack is probably a great thing to put in here. So you know, otherwise you've got a stack of items and it just eats into it. But I've got these drawers here that are not locked and can take anything in it, and I stepping on a lamp. I do want to put a few more of these drawers in and just have places for stuff to go until I can extract it out and drop it somewhere else or give it a home. Because my system upstairs is pretty full of junk, and I need to get a little better at that. Let me just take them from there, and no, that's the wrong color wood. That's fine. We'll use it for fuel of some sort, rather than clogging up this. Around some logs around the outside and just pop things out a bit. I did have my son Manx try to join last night, and he was able to get in and move around, but the mob lagging stuff was kind of biting into us. We did plan for him to maybe set up on the hill over here at some point. Just not really, if he's available while I'm recording, then yeah, maybe have him here, but it's just going to run it locally on my own machine, which again could add to problems, but walk through the door before closing it would be smart. So down here I've set up a laser node with a redstone card, which is just an input on the white channel. And then I've linked it to this node under here. See the little red line linking them. And this one also has a redstone card with an output on the white channel to turn the spawner on and off, which is cool. So again, I can turn it on and off using this lever. And at the moment I've got all of this turned off. I've upgraded the fan to be almost as wide as this. It just doesn't quite push as far. I need some more feathers, and that was fun. In here, we've getting a little bit of material, and I did make the salvager. Now, I had some of the... I do still have it up here. Salvager needed some crimson iron. I did have some from loot drops of some sort, but it definitely had some in the system. And I found some more crimson iron while I was digging around in a nether earlier, to make the salvager. Now the salvager can take an item and break it down into constituent components, depending on how repaired it is. Now this guy, if I ran it through there, I would get almost nothing. But if it's repaired completely, I'll get a netherite ingot and 4 diamond. So I did that. And I now have the advanced enchanting infuser, so I can now repair with, like, I've got a little bit of XP here. So if I want to repair my diamond pickaxe, it's going to cost me 8 levels, and then I can also move it enchants around if I need to. I don't have the level to do much more, but if I do this, he's repaired. Same here, I can add some more sharpness to this one, or I could add unbreaking maybe. Unbreaking 2. Cost me a couple of levels. And any of these other things, disarming and knockback, skulk, smite. Okay. But yeah, you can add and remove enchants as required. So this Osmium Paxil I can put Unbreaking on. Oh, look at the efficiency 9. I can't afford it. I could put efficiency 5 on it. But I'll just put a little bit of Unbreaking on. Can hear a mob. He's underneath. But yes, once we upgrade our enchanting area here, we'll be able to go to a higher level enchantment. We can add and remove. So I've got a few things on here. I've got Unbreaking 2, Nimble 3, Speed 2. So I'm now pretty quick moving around on my wooden boots. So yeah, getting around is a lot nicer now. In between, what else have I done? Not a great deal. And this episode, I was sort of looking into, got a couple of ideas. The main, in terms of questing, the main power production would be power. And then we could do flux networks. We just kind of did all that. And it's been a long time since I did immersive engineering. So I wouldn't mind just setting up some water wheels, maybe set up an area here that can have a couple of water wheels and make it look like they're meant to be here. So whether I just sort of modify this area a little bit to have a, some water wheels here. I am trying to make things look nicer. It's not something I'm very good at normally. So I am trying to make it seem like I'm building a base and not like just a square box on the ground. So yeah, I was thinking we would get into a little immersive engineering and go from there. So let me just get rid of that. I've done that thing. We'll need to get into these sort of things later because we will need a way of making hemp and all that sort of stuff. All right, sorry about that. So let's look at immersive engineering. And we're going to use our book as a guide to move through some of this stuff and then get some water wheels going. So we're going to need steel and creosote and a few other bits and pieces. So let's firstly make the engineer's hammer, I guess. So I've got a little bit of stuff. I've got a windmill already. Look at that. It's going to be nice. Buzzsaw. The engineer's hammer. Should be able to make that guy pretty quick. Nice. Got a bunch of loot I need to hand in too, so we'll get to that. Blast furnaces. Blast furnace bricks. What have I got in the way of magma? If I go... Magma. Got enough magma. Brick. Okay, so I'm going to need... What is it normally? 27 of these things? 27. And what does one of these give me? 3. What's my math again? Variable 3 9s is 27, right? Something like that. So I'm going to need... I could have brought a calculator. I should know these numbers, right? Again, it's been a long time since I've played around with immersive engineering. So we're going to need 9. We're going to need 36 bricks and 36 nether bricks. So if we get clay, and what did I already already had some bricks, didn't I? Already got 4 bricks, so let's bring them down. And then clay, 36. So I need 32. Ooh, that's not what I want. 32 clay. Okay, and then let's just... can you do this? No. Oh, we're out of power. We're out of power. I do need to get something a little better in terms of power generation. So whether or not I make another one of those windmills and just pop that here might be smart. What am I going for? Jeez, we are burning through the charcoal. Burning through charcoal. Okay. And then nether bricks. So I need some nether rack. I can't believe I don't have a lot of nether rack. So I need at least 36 nether rack. So let's, again, it's going to be really a little silly. And my pick is a little silly, by the way. Probably a little too fast. Pop in here. If it loads. Please. Okay. I want some netherrack. I don't see any netherrack here at the moment. I'm not in a biome. No wonder I don't have netherrack. I'm not in a biome that has netherrack in it. Looks like there's some... That does give netherrack. I'm gonna need a bit more. See what I mean about my pick being a little bit OP? Cool. Don't know what the blue netherrack is for. That was a lot more than I expected it to break. That's okay. Hopefully this isn't causing me lag now. Oofed. That's unfortunate. My bad. Anyway. I'm sure I'll have to come back and fix this. Hello? At some point. What happened here? You know what I mean about the slowness? So yeah, it's a little bit unfair of me, I think. Considering. Anyway, let's just jump back home. And let me put... $36 of these guys in here. And let's dump the rest of the junk. Away. We should give blue netherrack a place to go, would be smart. Sure, you can go there. And we'll give you a place to go. Anyway, Cool. So things are cooking up. We got bits and pieces happening, and I guess this is now processing tin dust that was in it. We'll take the apatite and the cinnabar and pop them in here. Quite a bit of lead. I've now got this guy out here fully infused too, so he now puts out 120 for Genegeotic. So whether or not I do the same here, because this guy only puts out, what, 80? I don't know. I think the windmill's probably our best bet. All right, cool. All this to make blast furnace, right? Blast furnace will produce slag as a byproduct. Okay. And then we're going to need the coke oven as well. So coke oven needs more bricks. Again, more clay, more bricks. So let's go and get sleep. And we'll go and get some more clay. And we'll run that through. And try and make both of these things. So down here there should be some clay. He's going to hit me now. Hey, buddy. I'm not sure what makes the Paxel so good for taking those guys out. But it is. Made of osmium, I don't know. I don't think it's got anything super enchanted on it that makes it easier. Clay. Is that clay? Yeah, that looks like clay. Okay, so that should have given us enough stacks. Good. So I need another 36 bricks to make the other one. This is why I slash home all the time, everyone, just so you know. Instead of running. Okay. Need to be able to tick accelerate. So let's do another 36 in here. And then the rest can go... Do I have a drawer for clay? Probably not, right? Cool. Netherrack should have somewhere to go now. All right. Bricks. All right, I'll put a cut in and I'll wait for these things to complete. And then once I've got the items I need to make these two things, we will continue on. Alrighty. Just having a little bit of a look through the logs of the game, and there is a null rendering issue. So I'll after I finish recording today, I'll try reinstalling the pack and then maybe moving my save game over to that install, and we'll see what happens afterwards. Just waiting for the last bit of clay to finish up here, but we're going to make blast bricks, and I should be able to do this. And I need 9 of them, right? So if I go, well then Alt. Cool. See, what sort of bricks are these, actually? My bad. Blast brick. Yeah, it'll take normal bricks, right? If I do this, cool, and then this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nice, so that's the blast bricks, and then the coke bricks are going to require this, so that should be sandstone, I think. Yes, so I've got sandstone here. I just went and got some sand and converted it to sandstone. So if I go 9 and then a little bit of extra bricks here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's our coke bricks. And then the other one would be the alloy kiln, which is sandstone and bricks. So just need a little bit more. I need 8, I think. I thought I'd actually, there they are. I was going to say, I thought I'd calculated everything correctly. You know what? I was going to say sandstone, but still got some sand in here. Let's take half a stack and convert that to sandstone. Okay, so I think I need one more set, right? Here we go. Okay, so that's our alloy kiln as well. So if we go to our book, the alloy kiln, loot bundle, blast furnace, loot bundle, coke oven, loot bundle. So it's night time. Let me quickly sleep or slowly sleep. And you can see there, oh, it's a little bit quicker. You can see here I've got a windmill. I made a quick windmill while I was waiting and just fed that into this line. It doesn't quite keep up with what I need. You can see there it's just very slowly dropping. So it does kind of need this to help out. So unfortunately that one won't keep up, but this is still doing its thing and processing. So let me get rid of the leeches and the sandstone, and then let's take, there's the cables I made, let's take these things downstairs and set them up. And I should have my hammer. So these trees just keep growing, by the way. They're getting in the way a bit. Just, I'm pretty sure it's from this dropping the saplings and then they're like hitting the ground and they're biting in. So I might put this up under here somewhere. Wouldn't want some dirt, actually. Let's grab some dirt. Cool. And just sort of oh, goodness me. It's just me missing where to click. That's the leg of the building, so that needs to stay. I just probably will fill all of this in at some point. Cool. So yeah, I'm thinking, let's set this stuff up here. So alloy kiln. Oh, there we go. Just took a bit. So there's our alloy kiln. We can now make bronze and a few other things on there. Let's set up. We'll fill this more in. I have a building gadget, right? Yes. Why am I doing things the, you know, the boring way? Let's do this properly. with a little bit of build to me. Okay. Good. Oh, and just throw it on the ground. That works well. Oh, I need to finish that bit of log off. Oops. So let's just start. No, let's go one more row, or a little bit further. I did that again. Why? Don't worry about me, everyone. Okay, let's set this up here. Cool. And let's do this. Should be enough. Okay, so there's our coke oven and our blast furnace. So this will be able to take coke and iron and make steel. You know what? I'll probably move it back a touch, so they're all in a line. Cool. So looking in our book, we can now make creosote and steel, turn it into an improved blast furnace. So all I need now is some, can I use charcoal? I don't think it's as good, is it? No, can't use charcoal in this one. I can use it in here though. Let me grab some iron. And so that will work. And then I don't think we've got any coal at the moment. Kind of chewing through it all. Oh, I got a little bit. And yes, coal blocks is probably better, but I'm just going to do this for the moment. All right, so now we have does it sound like something's on fire? I don't think these things made noises. Never known them to make noises, and I've never known them to set things on fire around, so touch confused there. Weird. All right, so yeah, underway into our stuff for immersive engineering, and as I said, I want to get to the point where I've got water wheels or something in, some sort of building that maybe I build here, and it's just the water flows down towards the creek there. Probably need to build some sort of bricks in here to make it look like it's actually been built up. Yeah, so I've got a little bit of terraforming, and I don't have my builder for this series, so I'll do the best I can. Building is not my strong point, but yeah, I think we can come up with something decent and without too much fuss. Just do a little bit. Oops, I was going to say, let me do a little bit of terraforming here with our building gadget. Very, very handy tool. Pigman, nice. Cool. So I'll do that off camera. That's something that you guys don't need to watch. Where are you? What are you doing? So he's moving a bit quicker now. So I don't know if it's... Oh, maybe the lag has dropped off a touch. Again, I'm not exactly sure what I have and haven't turned on, off, etc. Hopefully it's not something I've created. But we'll to be decided, I guess. Maybe it was this thing causing drama because it had nowhere to go, right? Again, I think things are possible. Let's see. One question I had. With the retrieval thing, let's set to... I wasn't sure if there was like a thing that basically told it just retrieve whatever's in the chest already. It's alright. Okay, I think it's wrapping up time. Oh, maybe not. Maybe. Let's have a real quick check. Don't need to shortchange you guys on a video. Oh no, we're pretty good. So I'm going to wrap up here. I'm going to do some terraforming and try and work out why the why we have the problem with the pack, why we've got the lag. I'm going to grab some stone bricks out of here at some point too. Cannot wait for the quarry to hit some of the buildings over here, and I really wouldn't mind just going and taking out some stone bricks from the towns, so I've got some more to build with. But in the meantime, got a lot of stuff in here that I didn't realize I had in here. Gilded blackstone. Yeah, so until next time, thank you all for watching. Comments down below. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you in that next video. Bye everyone.